So where are we?
Well, we've come to Bond Street again for the second time for a Bob Dylan art show. The first time it was in the smaller Halcyon Gallery, now it's graduated to the larger one. So you will see, it looks, so far it looks quite different with stuff from last time. Like, for instance, these people ones, I don't know what to say about those, but I really like these first ones. These are nice, like the house, the domestic sort of ones. But let's have a look at some more of his portraits and see if they get any better. Looking in, I'm not too sure.
What's this? That looks like Timothy Spall. Is that his name?
They're not lifelike particularly, but they are good. I mean, they are. I can see what he's getting at, and they are expressive. I like this one.
That's Amelia Earhart.
Oh right, I've heard that name.
Well, it's obviously not.
Oh.
I'm just putting a face.
Yeah, because she's got the glasses.
She's got the aviator's helmet on.
Yeah. So he's not said who they are, has he?
No, he wouldn't want to, really.
I mean, I love the brush strokes and everything, but it's a bit like O-level art work, isn't it?
He's, what's the word? He's very prolific, isn't he?
Yeah.
He must have like a plectrum paintbrush. It's plectrum at one end and a paintbrush at the other. And he must. And also, do you know that's Bob Dylan? That metal table.
No.
It is.
Yeah, look. I think I prefer the landscape type of things because I think this is lovely. I love that on the wall. I love that. And that one, yeah. In fact, the whole series of railway track with the wheel. I think he should focus a bit more on railway paintings. Very nice. It might be Amsterdam or somewhere. Or Venice. See, that's very nice, isn't it? But it's quite, like, a lot of people create work like that, don't they?
They do. What do you think?
I like that one, but yeah, I think because there's so many, you could find a few that you would want if you were one for art.
For me, it keeps coming back to this thing. How much money does he want?
I don't think he's doing it for money.
Really?
He's doing it for...
Well, if he's not doing it for money, why doesn't he just paint them and then put them in his shed?
You can tell that he loves it.
That's one of his mummy. I've been looking for one of them on the boot. Is that a coffee grinder?
I think it's just a food process. Taps. Oh, was it salt and pepper?
Who knows?
It's a sellotape dispenser. I think this series is of everyday items, isn't it?
Yes. I think I read about this one. This is beans for breakfast or something. When was the last time Bob Dylan had beans for breakfast?
Oh, right.
Mixed grapes. Look at the face.
Yes. That's nice. A little bit, that's right in the foreground, and then you go right out to the outdoors there. Oh, more people. Yeah, people playing instruments. That's always a nice subject matter.
It's a bit rigid, that keyboard man, look.
Yeah, but maybe that's what he was like when he played. Right, there's a few more on this wall. What do you say?
Is that a Morris Minor?
Don't know, it's good though, isn't it?
Nah, not really.
This would be like pre-O level, I think. Year 9. art exam. But look at this one, Johnny. It's just, I'm not sure if the compositions is right, but it's the track itself is lovely. Oh, is this part of his work as well?
It's the metalwork collection. Yeah, look at that. It's just like a pair of old boots, that one.
Yeah, more everyday items. Dozen eggs. I think they're good. They're real women. They're not like.
Are they still alive
idealised.
again then?
I don't know what that means. Really.
Couple of jugs.
I was going to say Bob Dylan's quite obsessed with boxing, but then, and I was going to say they're in lots of his songs, but there's only one that I can think of. You know,
What?
the one from Desire.
Hurricane.
Hurricane.
I quite like
Cowboy.
Billy the Kids.
Now, look, at least this reminds me of a Bob Dylan song, something like, what's that mad song he's got about Rosemary and the Jack of Hearts? And there's all these weird characters. That reminds me of maybe there could have been a butler lying down on a white table.
Right, there's literally, well, I bet there's well over 100 paintings there.
Do you think?
I would say so,
Maybe.
yeah.
Maybe 100.
So
Or
Emma
80.
has decided she's picked out her favourite, and which one's it going to be?
It's going to be this one.
And why
And
is
it
that?
was quite tricky to pick a favourite. Some of them I'm not sure about the composition, but I think this one is a lovely composition and the colours. And I think the main reason I've chosen it as my favourite is because it reminds me of a Bob Dylan song. It reminds me of that American bleak kind of landscape, or not bleak, but wide open space, and the details and the colours. It just reminds me, it just says Bob Dylan song. I can hear him singing that.
Which song?
I don't know.
Oh,
More
right.
than one.
No,
It's a more general comment. from
I
me.
see, all right.
So, Johnny, which is your favourite picture today?
Well, I think most of the portraits are not very good. Most of the ones with humans in are quite below par, I would say. So I'm going to go for this one.
The boots.
Yes. That's because I do like a pair of boots, although I can't wear them at the minute because I'm on bad foot. And believe it or not, I actually had some, they were vintage cowboy boots.
I remember them, yeah.
I never ever wore them because a man like me wearing cowboy boots is a no-no. I don't even know why I bought them, but I did. So this is going to be my favourite.
Yeah,
painting.
I like that one as well.
I quite like the beans and the plan one.
Yeah. And I'm just impressed with the courage of the sellotape dispenser one.
It looks like a...
It's a bold choice,
Yeah, it
subject
looks like
choice.
a metal snail to me. Who's your new boyfriend?
I think it's Churchill and Roosevelt.
Yeah,
It's called
it is.
Allies.
Oh, Winnie looks a little bit lecturous there, look. Give him a kiss.
Seems to be a naked man on a horse.
What's that thing there?
Yes, you can even see his penis.
Yeah. I've never seen you so excited. I'd rather see the horse's penis, look.
It's chocolate.